felt like setting things on fire, so I ended up with this hellspawn of a pyromaniac build. Because all you really need to do is sprinkle some fire here, sprinkle some fire there, and everything just dies. I mean, you could quite literally go infinite as long as your firestorm is hitting something, and you're hitting something else with your explosive shot. They just loop into each other perfectly. Everything burns and explodes and burns and explodes. So anyway, let's get into the build. First things first, we're using Archon as the prime archetype for that good mod power generation, with Chaos Gate for even more 4th degree burns. But if you feel like you're dying a little bit more, you can use Reality Rune, because you know, dog shit. As a secondary archetype, I took the Engineer, and to be completely honest, I just chose it for the Flamethrower turret, and Fortify as a trait actually came in quite good, I'll be honest. If you want to min-max this build, just use Archon with literally any other archetype would work. Engineer, kinda just cool because of the turret. For the armor, I just chose whatever had the highest fire resistance, since I didn't want to keep respawning myself every time I got set on fire. So the set I chose was Crown of the Red Prince, Bruiser Bodyplate, Bruiser Boots, and Labyrinth Gauntlets, which ended up giving me the highest fire resistance I could have just off of armor. The relic is of course a Rune Relic for its mod power generation, paired with the range damage, elemental damage, and mod damage fragments. As a primary weapon, I chose something that can handle enemies that keep too much of a distance for the Flamethrower to handle. So I ended up with the Pulse Rifle, with Firestorm as its mod, which is the bread and butter of this build, and Feedback as the mutator. The melee weapon does not matter at all, but Smolder is fire-based, so you know, I kind of just threw that in. Then for the secondary, Hellfire is a must. You cannot use this build if you do not have Hellfire, because it's just beautiful. Which I paired with the Harmonizer mutator. Your amulet is of course going to be the Talisman of the Sun for more burn damage, Firestone Ring for more burn damage, Illumini Ring for more burn damage, Burden of the Destroyer for a bit more burn damage, and finally Stone of Malevolence, so that our burn damage generates more mod power. For traits, the only one I really focused on outside from the chosen archetype ones is Spirit for further mod power generation. Give this build a try. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, maybe comment if you think there was something I could do better, and since you're down there, you might as well subscribe. Hope you guys have a good one. See you next time.